The inspiration came out of a teacher's leadership program started in summer 2010 and facilitated by Abigail Wade from the Kaya District Education Center, one of two persons that attended a workshop by Dr. Kagan. In summer of this year, a group of teachers from Santa Elena Roman Catholic Primary School visited Orlando, Florida, and invited Dr. Kagan to Belize. The revolution has since gathered great momentum, as the Kagan structures and techniques are being adopted and applied throughout the classrooms. So thrilled are the educators at this institution with the level of success that they are now imparting the techniques to other teachers and institutions around the country. And earlier this week, they invited Minister of Education Patrick Farber to their school, Dr. Kagan and his son Miguel Kagan being on hand. Deborah Reno is the Vice Principal of the Upper Division.
Some of the key things that we have changed from last year, we have these children, they're seated in teams of 4. They work with face partner and shoulder partners. We also have management tips. First we used to say quiet or shut up or sit down. Now we'll do a high five or we'll do different signals.
And Ms. Rina says the transformation has been tremendously positive.
Major changes, the main one being with the behavioral problem. Last year we had a lot of children being referred to the office. Now we still have children, we still have problems, but not as much as or as many as last year. The children are accepting it, they love it, they're being engaged throughout the lessons, they're learning from their teammates as well.
Just as thrilled is the good doctor whose methods and techniques are being adopted and applied.
The reception has been fabulous. The teachers have taken this to heart, and the students are all working together and cooperating. Instead of having a teacher ask a question and have one student respond, teacher asks a question and every student responds because they're using these simple structures. If a teacher wants the students to think of adjectives to describe a character, traditionally she says, "Who in the class can tell me?" and calls on one student. We say, turn to your partner and do a rally robin. Rally robin's a structure. A says one, B says one, A says one, B says. In the same amount of time that the traditional teacher has 3 students name one adjective each, we have every student in the class name several adjectives. And the 3 students in the traditional classroom are always the high achievers. And the low achievers are daydreaming. The low achievers, their minds are off task. So at the end of the school year, the gap between the highs and the lows increases. With our method, it decreases because everybody's engaged.
As for the Minister of Education, Patrick Farber, he watched and listened and told us what he thought.
And I can tell you that I am completely impressed. The structures, as we saw them in place here in this school, sends a signal that things are happening. From the moment I came onto this school compound, it was clear that something was happening here that is not happening in other schools across this country. It is something positive, and we certainly embrace it. I see it as something that can go well with our other initiatives in the ministry. As you know, we are undergoing the Child Friendly Schools initiative, an initiative that will be widespread across the country, improving on the quality of instruction and delivery in the classroom, and a program like this can certainly enhance what we have been doing. So as I've said to Dr. Kagan, he can expect, and those who are wishing to utilize his strategies can expect full support from the Ministry of Education and Youth, and certainly from this minister.
For Belmopan Weekly, Arlette Gomez, Ministry of Education.